We are big fans of Thermacell. These things work great. But there's one problem with them. This hook. The unit itself costs, depending on when you get it on sale, anywhere from $19 to $25. And it works great. I get the fact that you need additional pads, and there's a cylinder in here that you have to replace. And so that's kind of like a laser printer. You know, it kind of works along those principles. And I'm willing to pay for that. But what I'm not willing to pay for, this setup here, which is anywhere from $13.50 to $19, almost as much as the unit that does all the work. And what's the problem with this? Okay, well, you have an ill-fitting Velcro thing here, and they tell you, hey, you can put another extra cylinder in there. You've got this thing here to put over the hook, but they sell you the unit without this, the clip. Now this clip only cost in production probably 50 cents or less, probably more of a quarter, maybe 10 cents. But it's essential if you're going to take this thing and walk it around, if you're going to hike or whatever with it. And this is how the clip works. You have these little grooves here, and you just push it in, click it in place. It's a nice design, but why doesn't it come with this? Nobody uses these. We have a bunch of these, and we just hate them. Hate them because they're just in the way. They don't really work well. So we use these clips. And you can't buy the clips separately. You have to buy this whole setup. Thermacell, come on, you're killing us. I don't want to pay $13 anymore for this. And I bought a bunch of these. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come up with a different way, a different approach, and see how inexpensive I can make a clip replacement for these Thermacell things. So the first thing I came up with is I got a bunch of GoPro stuff. And so I put a GoPro flat pad on there, put a clip on. Then this is just one of those clips here. Put this down. Put the clip on. You put the clip on the right way, shooting down. And then that allows this guy in here like this. Line them up. Put a GoPro clip in there. And you twist it in there like this. Lock it down. And there. You've got a great clip. A fantastic clip. You can even actually set it up like this. So it even has extra bonus capability. And then you can put that on your pack. It gives you a nice little offset, because sometimes these things get hot. You want to give it a lot of air for that. And so this works. But not everybody has an action cam setup. So the other thing I thought of was, hey, everybody's got some sort of sports drink bottle. Cut the top off. This is just a piece of elastic with 3 holes in it. And then I've made a groove here, a couple belt loop holes, and that's just to keep it in place. Push it down in here, you cut the bottom out, and you can actually tighten these up or even knot them off. And there, you've got a nice setup. Put it on a belt loop, and you can carry it around like that. And again, you can set it up, because sometimes these guys don't stand up very well, but you can set it up like that and use it as a stand also, just like you did with this guy. So if you don't want to go that cheap, here's an alternative. This is a 1.5 inch connector, and all I did here is I just drilled some holes, and I started with the small holes, and I got a piece of this elastic. I think it's 1/8 inch elastic. I used a little cable tie right there. I made some holes here, and this is just one of those kitchen clips, just like that. And wham bam, put it in there. Doesn't come off, and you've got a little more slicker, Gucci looking clips on your pack. Now this doesn't rotate like this guy does. Something to think about. But that works great. You take it out, put it up wherever you want. You also want to have the ability to replace the cylinders, turn on the unit. So that's what the great thing about these designs do. Come up with an even simpler design where I just take the kitchen clip and mount it on the back of this guy right here. Then all you need to do is use 2 8-inch cable ties, one around like this. Put this guy in the back, and I'm going to put him in like this so I can take advantage of the magnet if that's a possibility. Run him up here. Now the one thing you got to make sure is you don't cable tie it right there to that thing. Run it up like this. Cinch the cable tie down. Does that work? Yep. Put another cable tie on the bottom. Cut the cable ties off. And there you go, 75-cent solution. If after you drink out the sports drink, this is probably a 25-cent solution. I think this cost me about $1.50 clip, $2 solution. A lot cheaper than $13 solution for something you're not going to use, but the really important thing, the clip. So I took this design challenge on. Just wanted to do something and share it with folks because I really dislike it when great companies come up with great products and then they gouge you on something ridiculous like this. What costs them to produce 20 cents, 50 cents because they want you to buy this piece of junk cover. Thermacell, why? Why? You don't need to do this. It's petty. Just give us the clip. Thumbs up and comments always appreciated. Thanks for watching. If you're interested in designs and concepts, inexpensive solutions to complicated problems, cosplay, home fixes, making and breaking things, check out my channel and please subscribe because you never know what you're going to see.